All right, so the Lions have a new cornerback in the organization. Last night they drafted Jeffrey Okudah, cornerback out of Ohio State. I mean, I like this pick. I thought he was the best corner in the draft. He's a very willing tackler. He's great in coverage, great man, great zone. He's just the best all-around cornerback in this class, and that's something the Detroit Lions desperately needed. Personally, I wish we would have got Isaiah Simmons. I liked him a little bit better, but corner I think is a bigger need for the Lions, which is why they obviously took Jeff Okudah. He can come in day one. He's going to contribute. He's going to compete for the number one role. He's definitely going to start. Um, he's a big corner, 6'1", 205. Last year, he had 35 tackles, 9 passes defended, 3 interceptions, and 2 forced fumbles. Our cornerback room's looking pretty good now with him, Trufant, Coleman, and Oruwariye. I don't know. I wish we could have traded back, but with at least the Dolphins or the Chargers, because I don't think he would have gone. If we didn't pick him, I don't think he would have gone before 6. But from everything I've heard and read, nobody really made an offer for the Lions, or at least not one that was worth trading down for. So, I mean, you got to take who you got to take, right? If you think he's the best player available, you got to take him. And I think Jeff Okudah was a good pick. I also want to talk about the players that were not picked last night that I think the Lions could target early on day 2. There's 3 specifically that I think could be very good fits. And since we pick with the 3rd pick on day 2, we're guaranteed to have a chance at least one of them. Those 3 players are AJ Epinesa, defensive end out of Iowa, Yetur Gross-Matos, defensive end out of Penn State, and Zach Bond, linebacker out of Wisconsin. The Lions need pass rush, as I mentioned in my mock draft. They need help on the defensive line. They only had 29 sacks last season, so I think they could be targeting a defensive lineman here. They could go AJ Epinesa or Yetur Gross-Matos if they just want a pure pass rusher, but if they want somebody that can cover a little bit, maybe fill in for Devon Kennard after he was cut, I think we should take Zach Bond. I think he's a great player. I didn't think he would be here, but he is. So don't be surprised if the Lions maybe take a pass rusher or Zach Bond with the 35th pick in the draft. And then maybe later in the draft, maybe expect, who knows, maybe your running back, maybe offensive lineman, maybe even more interior defensive linemen. So, yeah. We'll see what happens on day 2 of the draft. I'll get back to you with whoever the Lions do end up picking at 35 and beyond. So I'll see you guys then. See ya.